Okay, guys. Uh, so this is just me again. It's me, Reggie. Today I'm talking about social media, and Facebook, and everything else like that, and your own persona, who you want to be, what do you want to look like when you get out there. Um, and one thing for sure, everything is product, and you being able to pass yourself as product through your family and your friends without embarrassing your little brother or your family, and then or any other affiliate that you made. That's what it comes. This is what famous is to a certain extent. So it's like I'm practicing being famous. I'm practicing making my own content. I'm practicing everything is content. So everything in my day, first thing I do in my day is like I have my workout routine. So I have my workout routine. I do a little dance. I'm going to be eventually having a dance, and that's when you're really going to notice it. That's when you haven't seen no one. This video may be ignored in the past. It's okay. It's supposed to be. Half of our shit is all bullshit. This is social media, where your pictures are being saved. You're talking to the sky and the clouds and pretending that everybody's listening. You're talking to yourself, and you know that someone's listening. Whether it be God or yourself, you know that at least it's written down. And if you pass, someone can always find out what you're about. Or there's that social media piece. That once upon a time you had to be an artist or write a book or something to have something left over, and pictures of you. Now you write small stories to your life every day, and sometimes it's worthy of a book. But anyway, this is about social media and being able to put everything together. And so basically, this is the preset to me being consistent with what is product and me making my living off of YouTube. So basically, you can get paid off of YouTube very well, associated with how many people you have subscribed and all that stuff. So everything's a product. So you got 3 or 4 shadows, and yes, and I do, and I will. But see, what I got too is I also have money coming in from military disability, and I also have Social Security. And I'm investing in small businesses and also investing in intellectual property. I establish intellectual property. I go to one of my buddies over here in college who's working under a profession and he's pretty well known, and let them have free intellectual property, and then they get a chance to tag it on to ours, tag on some of the artwork and some of these professionals, and we get a chance to work with some of these guys while we have a product that's now online and being kickstarted, and they have a big name on it. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of things like that. But where am I at right now? Oh, this is about everything's product. So it's like my first product of the day is the guidebook to the guidebook. We're not born with a guide, right now, this is to everybody who's friends with family. Nice to meet you again. It's been a while since I've seen anybody or met anybody or even jumped on Facebook. And if that isn't just a bunch of fun, love you guys. It's like love catching you. And I'm glad like the internet's not the only one that will warp me, that warps somebody, So we love. I'm a BTAR. Just know that one. I love tech. I'm big into psychology and all that good stuff. And I'm big into business. And so it's like I feel that money it will fix a lot of things. So it's like I love catching up. I want to catch up with all you guys, but I really like to tag people with e-commerce businesses and give us some opportunities and give our lives some first opportunities to make some of these products at our houses in our house. And let's just say I have a product that we're going to make that can easily be made by crushing up 20 pounds of glass and then putting it in some molds and then putting it in a kiln. 2 or 3 kilns that you have in one of your rooms, but that's enough to pull in $1,000. And then at the end of the day, you got the middleman comes by, or UPS comes by, picks up 30, 40 pounds of glass that is all $1 pipes that are next to nothing. It's free. We're using resources, but and those pipes are being sold on 5, 6 variations as political glass, establishing modern history, understanding that this is history. So I make little pipes that are mutual market. I also have a whole bunch of other variations that they all glow under a black light. 50 state sets. And then we'll have we're gonna buy a small town, and we're gonna put a whole bunch of little small businesses like 2 or 3 houses gonna run on all the glass that we produce in that town. Yeah, those houses being paid for by that glass. And we're talking about stained glass, getting it ready for stained glass. Then we'll have secondary sources and secondary companies, a new company now is a prototype set company that is really valuable, that can change products real fast, like doing pressed plastic, but not having it don't cost $150,000. It don't take a whole day, and they don't have to get a machine milled. You can 3D print. You can 3D print that sucker, then the next day you're making that product. Get it? That's what 3D printers mean. So I'm all about 3D printers technology. I know exactly what I'm doing. We're fixing to start our own 3D print company. We're fixing to brand our own. We're going to have open source. We're going to have closed source. The closed source is going to be bought. But those are some of the coolest things you've ever seen. And please know that we love, and we're going to give that out, and we're going to try and honor. But what we got to do is protect artists, and so people give them a chance to get their foot up, give them confidence. And if we do it right, and it does go well, what we do after that is we actually start to sell futures to companies when it comes to intellectual property, knowing that we own monopolies. You know that, right? When you make up something and you're the only one that can make it, it's called a monopoly. If you're doing real good, someone wants to make it. Okay. But if you sell it to them already with like a guarantee that they'll have it for a year, and you won't fuck with it on that, and you're just doing this, and they can expand how they want, but then they'll have it, then you're going to sell it again in 2 more years. They can either buy it again, or something like that. You can do that. So we start to do, and this is when we start to do small companies and make shelf companies and all kinds of variations to that. But shelf companies ain't bullshit. We really do we tag up. It's the nicest piece of paper you ever seen with a turnkey at the end of it. That's an e-commerce. That's yeah. So that's built on a franchise system. Anyways, much love, guys. This was just practice. Everything is product. Of the people, by the people, for the equal. This is Richard Blanco with Documenting Me, pre-day, and Plenty 420, the Rocky Mountain Rastafari, soon to be coming. And yeah, Plenty 420, catch me on that on Mass Fam, on that Mass Chat. We're making all kinds of shit happen. And a whole bunch of endings, a whole bunch of endings, a whole bunch of beginnings, a whole bunch of endings. So it's like one of the consistencies associated with this. I teach to learn, and I use edutainment. And so I'm going to eventually, by the end of this is just my practice channel. I'm just uploading, getting my channel, getting used to it, and I can also edit it. So by the time I'm done with this, real fast, check. This is my daily edit that I can do with the phone, and I show the limits of the phones, technologies, and applications that exist in this, and I tell you how good it is on this Walmart phone. That has next to no memory. That after I finish this video, I got to toss it. Yeah, get it? And then that's what we do, and we expand on that. And within a minute, I make an instruction on how to expand this bitch. Tag it in, and we have our own things. So we make our. This is what happens when you're rich and you're a billionaire. Not billionaire. Just quit on shit. You make a monopoly, but you keep your people in it. But the more you can keep them in it, the more you can give them if they like it, and if they want it, and if they need it. When we do the military, when you're forced into a war, you get that kind of shit, but you get a whole bunch of shit you don't need. And that's just so you can keep the businesses going, because that's what this whole thing is. It's a war machine. When you do independent companies that are businesses, that are people, that have limited resources and resources around you, even that fucker never gave a shit about half the environment, they're looking at that wood on the side road and saying, cash, baby. And it's okay. And I'm like, yes. But even then, after they see that cash, we try to teach them to sit there and say, now, as an artist, an intrinsic value, do you see more? And someone sits there and says yes. And someone sits there and says, I'll pay you more for what you see as an artist, So you can be hungry, and then they'll sit there and that hungry person will eventually start whenever they expand, let's just say they expand in wood. That person can expand in wood, be harvesting wood, and then when we get a big block of wood, that person would be the one that we go to, who'd sit there and say, hey, we're fixing to sell this big piece in South Texas, that's mesquite, that's this pink that has a 100-year ring. It's like the guy that makes fiddles wants it. You're the wood sculptor. You want it, and it starts off at 500. And yes, and that can go on there by artists because it can be sold. They have a backstop to it. Anything they touch is already selling at 5, 6. So everybody's work moves up in value. All we have to do is put the paperwork and make consistencies in it. And remember to make your EIN. And then we're still going to be, and at the same time, everybody that's in our company is always trying to get grants written for them. And we treat them the same way. Up to 150, chill on that. Anybody that's on Social Security, getting to the top of that on half on their to get them off. Are you comfortable? Are you ready to go legit? I mean, not legit. You're ready to make so much money that they have to take you off. And yes, at this late in your life, or when you've been disabled, did you ever think you'd have a small business? And we have a show watching you. Did you ever think you have a small business? Did you ever think that you would be off of Social Security and have more money because it's so hard to make it back? and give back, that you can give back more at this late in life, and know that you might live forever. That's, yeah, my grandchildren might live forever for real, and we fuck around and do it right. You might too, but that's just me. Anyways, much love. Documentary me another 10 minutes. I'm trying to cut this down to 5. Everything's product. Fuck it.